And so I got the boat on the turn here. I just opt a smooth call, just in case he has the king 8 or the 8-3 or whatever. Keep the pot minimal. I don't want it to be going too crazy. I decided to shove here because if he had the flush draw, he can potentially call here. So I got a little bit more equity. I could say it was about even here. Whether I just smooth call or push, I opted to push because that's, I felt that if he had the ace high flush draw, I could get some good value out of that. And I call, flop was halfway decent. I believe he checks and I hit that flush right on the turn. No, I just smooth call, a little baby bet. I hit the flush with the 4 draw for a straight flush. I bet out. I pretty much know he's got nothing. And so I won that pot. And bear with me on the commentary here. I'm trying to do it as best I can. This is my first video, so I thank you for whatever. I thank you just for coming out here and watching. So I flopped an open-ended with a flush draw in the top left-hand table. The hand would be fucking great if I had a higher flush draw, but I'm tilting a little bit, and this I go to fold. I go to fold, and then I'm like, screw it, I'm in this, and so I push it all in. I have a 9 or an ace for the nuts. I have a pair to back it up, which is, I think that's what put me over, is just the pair. When you have all these draws, it's so very nice to have a pair to back them up. To hit like a backdoor 2 pair, a backdoor boat. It is very, very nice to have a pair to back up your hands. And so, we bink. See, look, we had about the same hand. He had a little bit better of a straight draw than me, but I had the flush draw to back it up and the pair to back it up. This is me going to the play-by-play, the recording, because I'm like, wait, what happened to that hand? He turns the straight, and so I can river a tie with the same straight. I can river a 10 or an 8. Because I had that 8 on the flop and I hit 2 pair on the turn, I can hit a 10 or an 8 to win that pot, or a spade to win that pot. So I'm still very much alive in that pot. Boom! That 8 does me good on that flop. I hit the backdoor boat draw. That's like in Parliament Omaha, man. It's all about draws. It's all about draws. It's all about betting on the come, because there are so many draws you can potentially have. And so we got a little bit of momentum back here. We got a little bit of momentum, and we are not in any of these. The dude stays clean with a jack on the bottom right. So we got a ridiculous amount of draws. 2 flush draws, overcards, yada yada yada. Alright, very nice hand, 4-6 suited, 8 ace suited. I flopped a very nice flop, a pair with enough flush draw. I raise it. He re-raises me. I thought about this for a while, because I could see either a raise or a call, both being good. I took, I don't know. See, after you see the flush, the nuts on the turn, you're like, why didn't I raise this? And so I opt to call, still slow playing, and he checks, and I'm not sure if I get a bet out of here on this river. I don't think I do, because the 7 made it a little bit scarier for him if he did have a set, because then I could have the straight. Yeah, I believe he folds this, which is unfortunate because I believe if I did raise him on the flop, I would get all his chips. So, now we have a very nice hand. Pocket 7s with the ace high flush draw and 7-9 suited. And not a very kind flop, but I decided to bet out anyway because I am rather aggressive. I like to keep people guessing, and just, I just like to make them think that I have something all of the time. And so that's kind of the way I've always played, even in Texas Hold'em. I've always been rather aggressive and not really even focusing on what I have much at all, but it's been all about, you know, what I feel that you have and how I can get you off of that. Okay, this top left-hand table, that flop was probably the biggest draw I've ever flopped, maybe. That's the biggest straight draw I think that you can get. I have the 7-9 open-ended, I have the Jack-9 open-ended, I have the Jack-Queen open-ended. You know, I can hit a 6, a 7, a 9, a Jack, a Queen, an Ace for a straight, and I have the flush draw. That board was incredible. That flop was just magnificent for me. So I bet out. There's one call, and a lot of action happens. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess it happens on the turn. Okay. So, 3 people call me. Boom, he pot bets. I am not leaving this pot yet. I call the 47 pot bet, because my hand is just so draw heavy right now. And I'm also willing to call off the rest of the 100 for you in case that has to happen. And look. Boom. I say, fuck it, let's go. Boom, the 6. Hit the 6. Let's see, they both had the heart draw. I was actually in a very nice spot there, for the clubs especially. Nobody really had much at that point in time. And I just had the greatest straight draw. NA for any League of Legends players out there. So I just had the greatest draw and ended up making a very nice pot. And so as you can see, you know, I'm speaking with momentum now. You know, I've been playing with momentum. And basically that was it, you know. I ended up being up like $220 after being down about $450 at one point, I believe. And so I'm gonna end the video here. You know, I keep on playing and just kind of go back and forth. Nothing really too dramatic happens. So I will keep this video short for you here. Thank you for joining me. And I will be I think that I will be making more videos as well. This has been very fun. Not just to play in this session, but to, you know, to see what I did during that session, and to comment on it. You know. So, thank you. It looks like go fuck yourself and die. Mag Bagot. My name is Magneto. Just a little, you know, my name is Magneto. They call me Magneto on the basketball course because, you know, I'm just magnetized to that basket. You know, I'm like 5'9", 5'10" on a good day, but I get rebounds like a guy 7 foot. So they call me Magneto. And so, the guy right here, Fat Rabbit, actually comments on it, about, you know, me, you know, being a magnet, you know, because, you know, I get all kinds of action. I create a lot of action. That's why I prefer now Omaha to Texas Hold'em, because I like a lot of action and I like to mix it up a whole lot, and Omaha allows me to do that freely. So, thank you once again for joining me. I hope you got something out of this. Best of luck on the tables. Have a great night. Thank you for joining me. Okay guys, turns out there's more to the video. On their big hand on the bottom right table, I'm looking at a replay right now. Just see what the guy bet with on the flop, just, you know, for information. But that was the biggest hand. But in the bottom right table, this very strange hand happened here. And so, you know, there's a bet and a raise, and I call, and 2 callers behind. And that flop, pretty bad flop. To be perfectly honest, a pretty bad flop. pair of sevens with the gut shot. You know, I do have overcards, but you know, all in all, pretty dismal flop. But I do believe I bet this. Yes, I do. I bet $30 into this to try to steal. Yes, to test where these guys are at. Oh, I'm making a video. I know, did it right. Go, go! Thank you, I'll be on in a second. That was my dad. And so, he raises, I call, he's just got an incredible draw, but boom! We stay clean. We would have won with the sevens, but we hit 2 pair on the river anyway. We won a 221 chip pot with just the most garbage of hands because I pretty much was priced in to call his raise after I bet into him. You know, I was just priced in. I wouldn't like a fold there because then I just look like, you know, why am I betting? You know, to the people at the table. So I definitely wanted to record that one. That may end it. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, well, look here. I guess I raised somebody. I got flop top set. I bet out. I'm not sure if I get action or not. It would have been incredible. But I do not. And I take down the $40 pot. Thank you once again. Alright.